Happy Monday, dear friend. This is John Mark Shaw connecting with you today to remind you, as I remind myself, that your point of power is in the present moment. Hi, Mama. In times like these, when there is so much worry, doubt, and fear around us, it is so important, so vitally important to be careful about getting caught up. Hi, Harold. It's so vitally important to remind ourselves about the power of the present moment, the power of staying connected to our breath, the power of staying connected to the part of us that is greater than any circumstance, situation, or condition. So many of us are getting caught up on a daily basis in the what if game. And it's so natural for all of us to worry, what if I get sick or someone in my family gets sick? What if I lose my job or someone in my family loses their job? What if the economy doesn't come back? In so many of my conversations with my family members, with my friends, with my clients, the what if game comes up, and you can hear and feel the anxiety, the hesitation, the contraction in your chest, the worry, doubt, and fear, the sympathetic nervous system response of fight, flight, and freeze that happens when we get lost in the future. Our point of power, your point of power, my friend, is in the present moment. When you are connected to your breath, connected and rooted in the earth, connected to a power within you that is greater than any circumstance, situation, or condition. This is something we've heard from thousands of years from the mystic traditions, Eckhart Tolle in his wonderful book, The Power of Now, and it's being proven with neuroscience and quantum physics. Hi, Harold. The present moment for its true gift. Yes, thank you for sharing that. The gift of the present moment, among many things, is that we have access to our higher mental faculties. When we are lost in the what-if game, what if something bad happens, we are disconnected from all of our higher mental faculties of the frontal lobe of our brain. We are disconnected from our ability to find the opportunity that exists in every adversity, to know in our hearts and our minds that every adversity has within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit if we can find it and plant it and nurture it and harvest it. In this present moment, when we are connected, when we are calm, when we are confident, we have access to a part of us that can find the opportunity in the adversity, that can find solutions to the problems that we have in our lives. And when we are lost in the future, lost in worry, doubt, and fear, we're disconnected from that powerful part of us. And all we can do is go on the thought train of the what-if game, worry, doubt, and fear, anxiety. So I want to give you two tools today, my friend, to help you access the power of the present moment. And the first tool is the very important tool of taking deep breaths, but in a very mindful and careful way, in through the nose, out through the mouth, through pursed lips like you're blowing out through a straw. So let's all of us use this tool, this power tool of 3 deep mindful breaths. If you like, you can close your eyes. In through the nose, out through the breath. In through the nose, out through the breath. And one more time, in through the nose, out through the breath. When we breathe in through the nose, it signals to the nervous system that we are safe. And we are able to shift through the beta state of our brain, shift out of that into an alpha state, shift out of the sympathetic nervous system, fight, flight, or freeze response, and shift into rest, digest, and most importantly, create. When we calm our nervous system, we can be creative. We can find solutions. We can generate a vision for the life that we would love to create on the other side of COVID-19. And in that moment of creation, we can have a new idea. As we generate this vision, we can have an idea about a step we can take to build our business, to improve our marriage or relationship, to improve our health. We can go take a walk. We can hug our daughter or our son or our wife or our partner. We can reach out to someone in need. We can take a step in the direction of moving online in our business, of being more, of giving webinars and free services online and reaching out and connecting. There's so much opportunity here in this dynamic energy of this great challenge we're in. Every adversity has within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. The physics of this situation, the physics here is that the size of the challenge, and this is a great challenge, and we are not minimizing the challenge, the size of this great challenge is equivalent to a size of an incredible opportunity for us to grow. I have clients who are leaning into the power of the present moment and generating a vision for something that they love. Hi Pradeep, thank you for watching today. And so I want to give you a second tool. The second tool, after we use that 3 deep breath tool, the second tool is called recognize, refresh, and repattern. And in this tool, not only do we calm our nervous system and connect to the present moment, but we also connect to the power of a vision for what we want to create next in our lives. And then we identify one step that we can take to move in the direction of that vision, and then we take that step. Just like the electrical circuit, what's very important if we want to create change in our life, if we want to create transformation, if we want to move beyond the current form of our life, of our business, of the amount of money we have in our bank account, of our health, very important that we want to ground our transformation in action, just like the grounding wire of an electrical circuit. So let me give you this tool. The first part of the tool is to recognize. We start to move through life in a way that we are slowing down and being mindful in our breath of how we are thinking and feeling in every moment. So to recognize that I was feeling okay, I was sitting at my desk doing some work, I was hanging out with my family, and an alert came on my phone and I saw some scary statistics about COVID-19 and my body contracted. I caught my breath. I stopped breathing in the present moment. I got anxious. I got worried. And so oftentimes it's difficult for us to recognize our thoughts, but it's more easy for us to recognize our feeling. So to be in a more consciously aware state of mind as much as we can throughout the day, to notice when we are starting to feel anxious and worried and afraid. That's step 1, to recognize that we've had a shift, that we're contracted. Step 2 is to refresh our nervous system. And we're using the first tool that we talked about today. That tool is breathing ourselves into the present moment. Our point of power is in the present moment. And so as we recognize we've had a shift and we're anxious and worried and afraid, the second tool is that we refresh our nervous system with 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, slowly through pursed lips. Again, we're breathing ourselves out of the what if, out of the what's going to happen to my family, what's going to happen to my business, what's going to happen to my health, out of that lost in worry, doubt, and fear place of disempowerment, back into the present moment where our power lies. And then the third piece, after we've recognized and refreshed, is to repattern our energy. And we do that through 3 smaller steps. The first step is to design a vision for what's next for us. Very important. We want to generate a vision, and then we want to step into that vision as if it's happening now. Play a time machine game. If you want to pretend it's 6 months or a year from now or 3 months from now, wherever you feel safely on the other side of this challenge that we're in. I'm so happy and grateful now that my health is great, my family's health is great. Hey Rob, nice to see you. I'm so happy and grateful now that my business is thriving on the other side. The restaurants have opened, my business has opened, my law firm practice is taking off on the other side of COVID-19. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making an abundant living. I've gotten a new job that I love. My marriage is thriving. My kids are thriving. To generate a present feeling, this is part of the repatterning of our energy. I'm so happy and grateful now that my business has emerged. My relationship has emerged. We're thriving again, right? The world is back on its feet. To really vividly imagine that, to put it on as if it's happening now. So to vision it, to feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Hi, Pat. Thank you for joining. And then to ask myself, what step can I take in this moment to move in the direction of this great vision for my next chapter, my post-COVID-19 chapter of my relationship, of my business, of my career, of my wealth, of my health, of my adventure, of my purpose and passion on the planet. What step can I take today? Can I reach out to my customers through social media? Can I come up with a new idea to send an email to a potential prospect for my business to get my business moving forward again? Can I think about who can I serve today? Who might be in worry, doubt, and fear? How can I place a phone call, have a Zoom call? How can I hug my kids, my wife, my husband, my partner? What step can I take in this moment to move me in the direction of the life, the business, the career, the wealth, the fulfillment that I would love, and take that step? So we recognize we're contracted, we're worried, the alert on our phone, the COVID-19 statistics, the worrying about our family member, it got to us. We recognize it. We're human. We're infinite spiritual beings having a human incarnation, and we do get contracted. So we understand that there's a contraction that's inevitable. But what we can do is return to the power of the present moment and shift our awareness. So we recognize that we're worried and upset. We refresh our nervous system by returning to the present moment, by releasing the what if game. The what if people get sick? What if I get sick? What if I lose my job? That what if game pulls us out of our power. It pulls us into a future that is unknown. We can't know the future. What we can know is where we are right now in the present moment. And we shift into our power point right now in the present moment. And then we repattern. I'm so happy and grateful my business is thriving, my family is healthy, my finances are secure, and I am living a life of more passion and purpose than I've ever lived before. And what step can I take today? For me, it's to make this video for you. What step can I take today? Maybe for you, it's to reach out to a loved one who might be, or a friend who you know might be not feeling well, or who might be struggling today. What step can you take today? Maybe you can create an innovation. I have clients who are innovating their businesses. They're pivoting online. They're doing alternative ways of distributing. I have clients whose lives and businesses are growing right now in the middle of COVID-19, and we need to tell more of these stories. There's a person whose business is up 30% because he has more members than ever coming to his executive membership community because he's gone online to give more service. I have a brewery that I work with who the people can't come to their tasting room, but they're doing deliveries, they're shipping internationally and nationally, and they're thriving in the midst of this adversity with great challenge, with hard work, but they're thriving. An attorney who's attracted more people to her practice than ever before because she's giving free content online, and people need that content. They're worried and afraid, and they're coming to her and bringing her business. You have the potential in this great challenge to transform your life into something even better than what came before. I promise you that's possible, but you must access, my encouragement to you, access the power of the present moment. Watch yourself, catch yourself when the what if game is taking over. Hi, Monica. When the what if game is taking over, what if I get sick? What if I lose my money and my job? Return through the power of your breath. We recognize that that's happened. We refresh by taking deep breaths into the present moment. We generate a vision for the life, the business, the career, the service in the world, the relationship, the health and well-being we want, and we take one step in this present moment in the direction of that vision, and that will transform how you're feeling. That will transform your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and you will, as you take those baby steps every day in this present moment, you will download this next chapter of your life, of more fulfillment, of more success, of an even better future than you could have imagined. And you will leave that fearful future and claim for yourself, for your family, for your community, the leadership of yourself in this powerful present moment. You have the capacity to create the life, the business, the career, the fulfillment that you would love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will continue to watch some of these videos that I'm making. And also there's a link. I'm doing a free webinar on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, on how more inspiration and tools to thrive during adversity. I love all of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.